And in the stream, I was alone, and I was hanging on to a zipline, grabbing tightly and trying to cross an open ocean. And it was during a dark and thunderous storm. The wind is howling, the waves are pounding, and the rain was coming down hard. It was pretty precarious situation that I was in for sure. And then these two whales, they surfaced from the deep water, and they swam to me. As they passed under me, they blew a big splash of water. And to this day, and every time I think about the stream, I could still feel the feeling of suspended in midair, and also the cold water drops that hit my skin as I woke up. The water vapor from the whale's breath. And when the water hit my skin, I just felt really joyful. It was a very exhilarating and awestruck feeling when I woke up. So you may be thinking right now, this dream is so bizarre. What does this dream mean? And I didn't understand what the dreams mean for a really long time. Until this year, as I became knowledgeable about dream science and research, I started to think about the context of this dream, and things started to make sense to me. So I'm going to walk you through how to analyze this dream, and you can get an idea of how to work with your own dreams just by following this example. The key to analyze a dream is to dissect your dream. So in this dream, there are different elements involved. There was the zipline, there were waves, ocean, and there was a storm, and then there are whales. And each of them have different meanings. And you kind of have to visualize yourself in that situation in order to understand the situation and how it impacts your emotions. So how would you feel if you're hanging to a zip line over an open ocean? Definitely scared. And lonely. And how would you feel about being under thunders and lots of wind and heavy downpour? A storm would represent a lot of strong emotions and conflicts as well. Turmoil, anger. But storms also bring about changes. The ocean or water typically symbolizes your emotions, your unconsciousness. And the whales, what do you think of whales? They're big, they're biggest animal in the world. So they're significant. They come out of the deep ocean. It's something out of my unconsciousness. Whales are also very family-oriented animals. They tend to stay with their family for life and have very strong spiritual bonds. So these two whales, one is big and one is small. One is a mother, and the other one is a calf. And as they were breathing water into me, they were literally breathing life, new life into me. What this dream means to me is that I was in a lot of conflicts. I was in an unhappy situation in life, and the solution to my problem is my relationship with my children. And indeed, over the last 11 years, I have shifted from a previously very career-focused life to one that honors my relationships with my husband, with my children, and with my extended families. I have discovered tremendous joy from this process of transformation. Since I decoded this dream, my other dreams started to make sense to me. And based on the interplay of my dreams and my life, I have written this new book, Navigate Life with Dreams, a guide to happiness and peace by working with your own dreams. I have 3 insights from this particular dream. And the first is the relationship between parents and children. They're fundamental to anyone. We all have parents, and some of us have children. Your relationship with your parents, that's from the childhood, from our childhood, that's our past. Dreams hold the records to your past. And the relationships with your children, as adults, as parents, we're adults, and we have the ability to make decisions that shape their childhood. And when we get insights from our dreams, we can use the knowledge to help guide our decisions. The second insight that I received from this dream is the source of our happiness is our relationships. Our relationships are also the source of the opposite of happiness, misery. You can have a really well-off life, but if you're not getting along with your loved ones in life, you're not happy. Or you can go through difficult times in life, like Dr. Bakali's parents in the Bay Area. By having their son with them, they'll feel okay. And the last insights that I got from this particular dream is that our lives are spiritual journeys. They're not just going through life, work hard, achieve things. We're here, we think, we experience, and we feel. And what is the goal for this life? is to have happiness. The goal for our lives is to accomplish happiness.